My name is Jimmy Clemens. I'm the sheriff of Marion County.
Okay. And what is the law on how close sex offenders can live to school?
1,000 feet.
1,000, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many sex offenders are living in Marion County?
Currently, if you look at the sex offender registry through the Kentucky State Police website, it shows 29 living in Marion County, but in actuality, there's only 28. One of those lists an address actually on Loretta Road, but that's Loretta Road coming out of Bardstown. So again, 28 in Marion County that are registered, but actually 4 others, 3 on the registry for some reason show Marion County, Indiana, which is Indianapolis. I think 2 of those are incarcerated up there, and others have an address actually there. So when you do the search, for whatever reason, when you put in Marion County, it shows that. And then another gentleman has a secondary address of Lebanon, Kentucky in Marion County, but his primary address is in Antioch, Tennessee. So, and actually that guy's non-compliant, so we don't know where he is for sure.
Okay. And do they all live the required amount of distance from the school?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you monitor if these people are living the correct amount of distance from the school?
Well, what we do at the sheriff's office is periodically we'll go through the list, and just like anybody in the general public, you can go on the registry site and print out a flyer of the individuals that they're at. And I have deputies go out and again do periodic checks on them just to see if they are compliant. There's nothing that mandates by law that I actually do that. It's just something we kind of do. We have at times discovered those that were non-compliant, and that's actually a criminal charge if they have not notified the authorities of changing an address or whatever they're supposed to be doing. So
Yeah.
again, we do periodic checks on it.
So you just send the deputies out as like a safety net. That way the community knows that they're the right amount of distance.
Well, as far as the distance, actually, and even on this website, and that's the great thing about the Sex Offender Registry website, is that it identifies by map. You can click on the map and it shows where these individuals and the residents are. And when the law says that it's 1,000 feet, you can easily tell that they're more than 1,000 feet from a school or a publicly owned daycare, something like that.
Okay.
So it's more than actually just schools that they involve. But, and just like I was telling you a minute ago, the gentleman that gives the Loretta Road address, when you look on the website and you click the map, it shows, depending on what part of it you're looking at, it shows him right beside West Marion Elementary School. But in fact, he's not there. He's living in Nelson County.
Yeah, okay, I see. Are sex offenders allowed to visit other people who live near the school?
There's nothing in the law that would restrict them from visiting individuals. It just says that they cannot live within the 1,000 feet requirements.
Are they allowed to attend functions at school?
Again, there's nothing in the law that restricts them from attending a school function. But it would be the folks at the school's best interest, if they see somebody unusual at the school that they don't think they have a connection to, either a student or a staff member at the school, and they're showing up at functions all the time, you know, it's a good idea to contact your local law enforcement agencies and say, you know, hey, we got a suspicious person here, and we can check it, or even they can check if they find out who this individual is. But again, there's nothing in the law that says they can't visit or go to the schools.
Can a sex offender ever get off the sex offender list?
The sex offender, there's 2 levels on the sex offender registry. One's lifetime, which obviously you can't. You're on it for life. And the other is a 20-year. And after you finish your sentence and you do the 20 years, then obviously then you would be coming off the registry.
Okay. Do you work with other agencies on monitoring registered sex offenders?
Yes, I do. Again, what we do, just like I said earlier, that we do periodic checks. Probation and parole, a lot of these individuals are sometimes on parole, so probation and parole is monitoring it, and the ones that monitor the website, if they see where somebody is non-compliant, they'll send out a notice to us that this person is non-compliant, and then we'll, again, go out and do some checks ourselves, and if we find that would be the case, then we would do the proper procedures to file criminal charges.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, now I also had a question. In terms of the 1,000 feet, is that from the school building or from the address of the school?
It's from the edge of the person's property to a straight line to the school and the edge of its property.
Okay. Okay.
So, not a whole lot of wiggle room there, but I mean, it identifies very clearly property, edge of property to edge of property.
Yeah.